OD epidemic. Knoxville Police are investigating two unrelated shootings overnight. Just after midnight, officers responded to shots fired on Greensboro Way in North Knoxville. Officers say they found a car there with a woman who'd been shot inside. They've identified her as 23-year-old Brittany Miracle and say that her injuries are likely not life-threatening. Early investigations suggest that Miracle might have gotten into an argument before that shooting. The second shooting came just 2 hours later. Officials heard shots over near Magnolia Avenue in East Knoxville. When they arrived at Club 35, they saw people getting out of their cars and running away. Police say 23-year-old Christopher Carter was shot near the street, then put in a private car. Officers took him to the hospital. Family members say Carter's